final segment of the show for today. We're talking to Dr. RBullock and Dr. Clardy from Tennessee State University, the extension program or the cooperative exchange or the cooperative extension program at Tennessee State University. And they're giving us some excellent information in reference to some of the programs and some of the activities that are carried on in the College of Agriculture, Science, Natural, and what other kind of science? Natural science and human sciences. And Dr. Bullock, let's open up with having you to give us some information in reference to some of the products that you are producing at Tennessee State University, and especially some of the animal products and what you're doing in regard to that.
Sure. Thank you very much. You know, in 2000, when I came and joined the Tennessee State University, there was no non-exist goat program here in Tennessee. There are a few goats scattered here and there throughout Tennessee. And there are two people that we credit very heavily for this program. That's Richard Browning, who does the research and the breeding program at Tennessee State University, and Dr. Ann Peischel, who does the outreach and educational program across the state. At one time, Tennesseans didn't want to eat goat, but now it's one of the fastest growing commodities in the state of Tennessee, from west to east, all across the different counties. As you may recall, the 2010 flood, we lost all our goat program, both on the main campus and on the Ashland City Research Center. However, those programs have been rebuilt, and the research information that is produced on campus here is used across the state in feed and breeds. And the person who takes that out there to the folks across the state, businesses, which support businesses for producing feeds, it's a program that just came from almost nowhere to one of the biggest. In addition to the things that we have in our research facility, we are initiating projects like on the just decaf biofuels production. We are also heavily into the organics. We also have in McMinnville one of the biggest nursery stations in the whole southeast that do research in nursery crops there. We at Ashland City and the Cheatham County Farm, we have peaches and apples, blackberries, blueberries that we teach farmers how to produce these crops. And I could go on, and Dr. Clardy has the community garden here, which again, at one time was unheard of. Now she has made this program into one of the biggest things spreading across the state of Tennessee. Very much supplement nutrition to a lot of families and a lot of habit to get outside and do things. So we are presently at Tennessee State University in the process of building a monstrous biotech building to do a lot of lab work. This should be opened up probably the latter part of this year. So we are very, very proud under the leadership that Tennessee State is providing for our farmers, our researchers, and commodity producers across the state.
Dr. Clardy, let's have you to talk about some things that perhaps you have not had an opportunity to talk about today, and sort of give you an opportunity to say make some statements in reference to some of the programs that you think and some of the directions you think that you're going in.
Oh, well, the directions that we're kind of going in is that Tennessee State has been known for helping small minority producers to try to springboard their farms to larger farms. So one of the things we looked at is I grow like peppers, and so we will be branching out this year. I have 2 farmers that have agreed to grow these peppers on their farm, and we're going to try to help them supplement their income. And then that way, by that, we put more money into the community. We have a training program that we're going to have with it. It'll be a couple of days training for each farmer, and they will receive the plant, they'll put them out, and then all I ask them to do is to record the data for the numbers of peppers that come off each each plant and how much they weighed and how much they sold them for. So that's one of the programs that we're looking at right now. Last year and this year we were fortunate enough to have an outreach program. We had it in Nashville the first year, we had it in Murfreesboro the second year, where it drove, we had over maybe 150 farmers statewide to come in and have a day and a half of total training on how to grow their business, how to market. So we're just trying to help the small producer the best way we can.
Dr. Bullock, I understand that very soon Tennessee State University has another conference. I think this might be one of an annual conference dealing with farmers that come from different places. Why don't you take a few minutes to explain exactly what the purpose of that conference is and how you're trying to bring all of these farmers across the state together?
Each year, going back to 2003, we started our annual Small Farm Expo, and we're up to number 9 this year. It's going to be held on the main campus. This is where we're bringing all the constituents, farmers from across the state, into one location, and we have demonstrations. And again, this program is going to be on July 18th of this year, and I hope that everyone that is listening to this program will put that date down, July 18. You have scientists showing off their research, what they're doing. You have all the new developments. We'll have a little engine there that's going to produce biofuels, which is one of the new things. So we have the GOAT program that's going to be there. We're going to have a youth track. So it's an opportunity for everybody to get together, have a good time, have educational programs, get to know each other, and move on, take that information back to their counties, and see how they can use it to help advance their businesses out there.
Also, I think that one of the things that I've noticed on the campus of Tennessee State University dealing with the College of Agriculture and et cetera, has been the increase in the number of buildings. Perhaps the two of you can make some statements in reference to all the building that's going on in that area and how you think it might benefit the institution. You want to make some statements in reference to that, Claire?
Oh, yes. We are building, like Dr. Bullock said, we're in the midst of building a biotech. We have an ag technology building, and it's really good because it seats about 50 people, and it's like a stadium where you can end up doing your presentation. So we have a lot of classroom. They've done classroom maintenance. We have a lot of smart classrooms. They've come in and they've redone the lab. So it's just really changing.
And it's a challenge, I would imagine, Dr. Bullock, in order to keep everybody involved in it.
Yes, but you know, what they call empowerment leadership. These folks, they know what they're doing. You know, we have a landscape studio, and under Dr. Reddy's leadership, we have increased our faculty, PhD faculty, tremendously. Each one have specific assigned responsibilities, and we're moving into areas that previously we have not had the faculty to support those areas. So we have a campus faculty, which is a combination of teaching, research, and extension. And then we have agents, which include family and consumer sciences, agricultural agents, and 4-H agents in various counties across Tennessee. So there's no stopping to what the Corporate Extension is doing.
Finally, last half minute we have here, what would you say to people who might be interested in what you're doing at Tennessee State University? Half a minute.
Oh, if anybody would like to participate in the community garden, just give me a call at 963-4887. We have about 5 or 6 plots left. We're always ready to help you in any way that you can if you have community gardens, individual gardens, and school gardens.
Very good. And Dr. Bullock, last minute. I have 3 seconds.
All I can say, Dr. Haney, is that we are being looked at from nationally as to the progress we are making here, and a lot of institutions are modeling after what we have.
Very good. And let me thank the two of you, and let me encourage our audience to tune in again next week for another informative edition of Comments. Thank you, and good morning.